Hey everybody, I hope you're having a nice weekend. I wanted to go through some things for next week. You'll see in the greenhouse I've moved a lot of stuff outside. There was something eating some of the seedlings that ate like one whole tray of lettuce, and pretty much all of this was charred. So I figured I'd try to move as much stuff outside. I found a couple caterpillars in here, but I don't know if that's the only thing. I also moved most things on this center table because those didn't seem to be eaten up as much. So we'll just have to keep an eye on things in here this week. Continue to water and mist where needed. One thing, I've transferred 2 trays of the marigolds into solo cups, but we just have 1 tray left to do. And then I'm putting those outside to harden off. Some of the bok choy we can start potting up, and the collards, which we'll put the collards in solo cups because we won't need those here, and we'll just give those away. Continue just to water and mist. I think I already said that. I did find more dill seeds. They're apparently mammoth, but we'll try them. We'll see what happens, so we can start some of those. It looks like it's going to be rainy this week, so hopefully we don't have to worry too much about watering. I have these sitting out on the center table. I'll end up putting those somewhere else. I have seedlings under this cloth and in bed 8 right now. And then I'll need to put that mustard and the marigold somewhere too. So if we need to water, just make sure those are getting watered. I'm gonna go through later today and put together a list of where everything needs to be planted. So if you're here this week, just look for that. If there's time to plant outside. The strawberries in bed 16, I think I'm going to give those to my son's preschool. They wanted to plant strawberries. So I want to just try digging these up and putting them in pots, maybe like some of the bigger round pots. And some of these are just runners. So like, if it's not an established plant, like this might be okay to pull up. It's kind of an experiment because I haven't done this before. But you'll see some of the bigger plants like this one. We should be able to dig those up, I think. So we'll see what happens. But I just want to get this bed cleared out this week. So we can work on that. We'll continue to harvest the cowpeas in both of these beds. Continue to harvest the okra. Continue to harvest peppers here and in this bed and in the stand-up bed by the hose. This bed's looking a little rough, but I did just notice that there is a cucumber growing in here. So if I need this bed to plant in, I'll end up pulling this stuff up, but I kind of just want to see what it does. We can probably start harvesting some of this lettuce soon. It looks like somebody you can see, has been nibbling. So we'll see kind of what happens. You might want to harvest it sooner than later, just so somebody else doesn't eat it. And what else? Oh, and I was going to tell you, I've been checking this bed and the fava beans back in bed 23. They're planted down the middle of the bed. I've been finding lots of caterpillars. So I'm going to spray, I think I'm going to start spraying weekly BT as I'm planting things out here, because it seems like the caterpillars are pretty intense right now. So I've just been doing some scouting on here and flipping leaves over and picking them off by hand. with all the rain, I don't know that spraying is going to do much good right now. But if we get a break, I'll come out here and spray BT on things as needed. The only other thing I have, there are rutabagas coming up in this bed 18. So we can go through here and just thin out some of the seedlings. I mean, most of them are spaced decently apart, but we can thin some of that. And I think that is about it. As far as my schedule, I'll be here Wednesday and Thursday because Lana will be in school. I'll be here just Monday morning, not Tuesday, and maybe Friday morning because Lana doesn't have school on Friday again. So again, this week is kind of all over the place, but I appreciate any help that you can give, and as always, just call me or text me if you have questions. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.